Tarun, can you hear us?
Oh, yes.
James? Oh, I am eating pizza, mate. Tarun, I'm at Bitcoin pizza night. So, can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So
So we're all
fine. So
good.
finally we got connected. I don't know, some
Yeah.
problem with the connecting on the other group.
Uh, right. All right. So Tarun, today is National Bitcoin Pizza Day.
Yeah, I'm planning to buy pizzas using Bitcoin here as well.
So, all right. Let's talk about. Well, full disclosure, I've been helping eInc. So, just everyone a heads up for that. We just want to discuss with Taryn what eInc's doing. You know, where are you guys heading? Where are you guys at right now? Yeah, a whole heap of things. We'll keep it nice and simple today. It is, we are in a pizza shop, so
Yeah.
so we won't get too hard out. But if you want to give a rundown to everyone on what eInc is.
Okay. So basically, eInc is a platform to run decentralized organizations. So if you may have heard of DAO. So this is actually a platform where anyone who wants to set up a decentralized an organization that runs on cryptographic proof instead of any trust or intermediaries. So that's called decentralized organization. So we've actually made a first live platform where you can actually set up an organization, add partners, issue them shares, issue them voting rights, pass proposals based on consensus, hire employees, pay them salaries. So basically, all the operations of an organization can actually be done on the blockchain. These organizations can run more democratically, more transparently, as well as there's no friction in how these organizations operate. So basically, Bitcoin, as you know, it revolutionized the industry. You're enjoying the Bitcoin pizza day today. I mean, it made possible for people to transact without any third parties or intermediaries. But what about businesses? What about organizations? Most of the economy is based on businesses and organizations, and nothing really has changed how these organizations work and operate. So that's what we are actually trying to change. Make use of the blockchain technology to actually facilitate these businesses and organizations.
So a few questions would be, you guys forked off Ethereum. A few people will be wondering why you went that path. Was it for speed? Did you need your own blockchain for what you were doing? Were you essentially trying to create a DApp at first, and obviously it was just too clogged up, bottlenecked on the Ethereum network? Is that where we're going here?
Yes. So basically, we started as a decentralized application on Ethereum last year, and and we actually faced a lot of issues, and these are actually practical issues. So I mean, it would have been a lot more easier for us just to launch a dApp rather than forking Ethereum, creating all these wallets, and I mean, it's not easy to manage a blockchain, especially when you're actually starting it. But the reason why we did that is because there were a lot of issues of running this protocol on Ethereum. Firstly, there wasn't enough bandwidth available. So if we are creating something where the global organizations can actually work and operate, it needs bandwidth. Like, you need to pass proposals, you need to vote on them, and then you need enough bandwidth available on a blockchain to actually, do all these operations. Um, there are some scalability solutions being proposed on Ethereum, but they were coming at a cost of decentralization. We also looked at some other blockchains like Neo. I mean, they're all good projects, but the thing is, they work on Byzantine fault tolerance, and we didn't really. I mean, by architecture, they're not purely decentralized. So we didn't want our e-ink to be on a blockchain where it's not purely decentralized, because if anyone who wants to set up their organization on the blockchain, there has to be trust. So if there is one organization, there is a foundation or someone who's actually controlling it, that justifies the whole purpose of starting it on the blockchain and making it decentralized. So we were very clear about the path that we wanted to go and maintain a pure decentralized architecture. And Ethereum has that, but it didn't have the bandwidth that we needed. And of course, we made some improvements in the protocol. We reduced the block time to 6 seconds. If you go and actually see, you'll be able to check, like, the blocks are being made faster on this blockchain than Ethereum. And besides that, we made some changes with the mining algorithm. We removed uncle rewards, and the total number of coins are finite now. So there won't be an unlimited number of coins that will be mined. So all these changes have been made as well.
So do you guys have a test net or something where people can check the speed that eInc is running on and what's going on in the background?
Of course. So we've got a test net, we've got a live net. Even our application and all these things that we're talking about are live. So it's not something that's on the white paper. It's live there. People are using it. Organizations are actually using it, and we've already got traction on this platform. And now there are other organizations that are actually using and building on their product on top of it. So it's not something that we are conceptualizing at the moment, but it's actually live and being used.
So, we already know that dApps are starting to get built on eInc, so I hope everyone can still hear me. I've got shakers of alcohol going on everywhere. So you guys do already have dApps being built on eInc at this point in time. So it's not just in theory. This thing is actually working. EtherInc is moving in the way we expect it to go.
Yes. So there's this organization based in US. It's called Team Charity. We've already signed, they've already partnered with us. So we'll in next 1 or 2 days, you'll see the partnership announcements coming through. So they're basically building a platform to run charities. So all these charitable organizations will be able to set up a decentralized organization on eInc blockchain, but using our protocol. But they'll have their own application on top of that, and based on these organizations will run based on consensus. So people who are contributing towards the organizations will have a say in how these funds are being used and managed. So that will just improve a lot of transparency in the system and will give people more trust and confidence in actually contributing more towards the charity, because they know how the funds are being utilized, how the funds are being used, and they can actually participate and have their say in the utilization of funds. So let's say there's a calamity somewhere and the organization wants to divert $1 million. So they can put up a proposal and all the members can actually vote for it, and based on consensus of the member, that proposal can be passed and funds can be diverted there. So it's less friction. It removes a lot of overheads of running an organization like that, and the trust is there. So it's all there. I mean, all these votings, all these proposals are being passed on the blockchain. So
really, you don't need trust, do you?
Yes.
It's on the blockchain.
Of course. So, yes, exactly. Yes.
So let's. You guys are doing airdrops currently, and you have a pre-sale running currently. So do you want to shine some light into what's going on there?
So yes, we are doing some airdrops. So anyone who wants to participate for the airdrops can actually go to our website and actually join our Telegram channel, join us on Twitter. We've got some bounties running for people who are creating blogs, educational videos. Because it's a live product, we want people to actually contribute and educate each other. And so those are the things that we're actually running at the moment. We're currently in a private sale mode. The pre-sale starts next year. So as you may know, I'm currently I'm in US. I'm in New York today, but heading to LA and then going to California. And then I'll be heading back to Australia. So we're meeting a lot of funds here, family offices. So basically, we're going full on with the private sale at the moment, and everyone loves the product.
Yeah, guys, there is a lot of support behind eInc over in the US at this point in time. When Tarun gets back to Melbourne in the next week, we're hoping to bring Tarun. Actually, Tarun, I haven't mentioned to you, Crypto Australia is going to be doing a thing on the 28th down in Melbourne. So we'll be doing a big get-together for all the members. So we'd love you to come along and talk to all the
Oh,
members of
absolutely.
the
I'd love to join that.
So, and after this, Tarun, in the comments, if you guys want to check out the white paper, check out testnets, check out whatever you want to check out, ICO airdrops, whether you want to go pre-sale, then Tarun or myself will put it in the comments after this and show what's going on. So it is a
Sure,
bit
and
loud in here.
absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
but
And I
yeah, if
would
you,
also ask everyone to go and actually set up an organization. I mean, that's like, we're setting a new trend, like the Bitcoin Pizza Day, where, the Bitcoin was used for the first time for an actual use. We're looking to set a trend and, have everyone build their organization on the blockchain and try it. So, that's something that,
yeah,
I would encourage everyone to actually do.
that's another thing. If you guys are teams of developers and you're unsure on building on Ethereum at this point in time, then I'm sure Tarun will definitely take a call or an email to discuss how you guys can build your dApps on eInc instead of on Ethereum. So, but yeah, well, Tarun, it was wonderful talking to you. So no
It was
doubt
pleasure.
I'll speak to you tomorrow and the next day and the next day after that. So yeah, again, I'm helping out eInc with everything they're doing. So full disclosure there. So yeah, it's just good to find Australian projects that are actually making weight in Australia and pushing the boundaries. So thanks for coming on, Tarun. Thanks everyone for watching, and we hope to see you on the 28th. So,
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Maddie.
thanks, Tarun. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.